Folks, it's finals weekend. It's here. It's been a long, long hike through the late summer, now early fall, but we've made it. It's season 17. 17 seasons of MD2L, and we are flying through this draft. We're flying through these bands. I'm Dr. Heckle. This is Snoe Plaus, right? This is Snoe Plaus. We know what Snoe Plaus looks like, right? This is him. Yeah, Snoe, we got quite a cast today, man. Let's just get into it, huh? Let's just get into the draft. Oh, man. And not, come on. There we are. Yeah, so tonight we've got, this afternoon, we've got lower bracket action for you here today. We Forgotto the Moscato versus the Coffin Closers. Now, Forgotto the Moscato, of course, has been a previously streamed team here at MD2L, particularly here on the main stream. That is known. And tonight, or this afternoon, man, it's not night yet, huh? It's barely even the afternoon. They will be facing off against the Coffin Closers, and we see an interesting slate of bans from Forgotto the Moscato. We see a first-round Undying Sniper, and of course, Wind Ranger Lena, some meta darlings there. Meanwhile, over with Coffin Closers, they ban out the Medusa and the Darkseer to accompany a Visage, and Luna, Razor. Again, saw them all over TI, saw them here at MD2L. Popular heroes, strong heroes, but these picks, man. Sand King and Jakiro, I get. Jakiro is like a staple here at MD2L. Meanwhile, Sand King has just been all over. They've been in TI, they've been in MD2L. One of the strongest mid laners of the patch right now. And they got by Forgotto the Moscato. So, but a curious slate of picks after that. Disruptor and Clockwork. Now, Clockwork I get, but Disruptor has seen very little play. Might not have even been picked up at TI. So it's strange to me why they would go for that now. Where is my phone? Oh, dear. Oh, my phone's right here. Duh. Ha ha ha. But yeah, they go for the Disruptor, and it's, we're playing Circle Dota with this, right? We've got Clockwork Cogs, we've got most of Disruptor's spells affecting AoE. Sand King's got, Dust Devil, Sandstorm, Stinger affects an area. Meanwhile, over with Coffin Closers, there is Centaur, there is Tusk, and there is Ursa. And here is an interesting opponent for Ursa here is Lifestealer. Historically, maybe not the best matchup. I think Ursa might just win that heads up because of how Fury Swipes does that burst damage. But Lifestealer still got Feast. So Ursa likes to be thick, but Lifestealer can't. It's tough for him to contend. It's like the sort of war of the passives with Feast versus Fury Swipes. Who will win out in the end? They're almost assuredly our safe lane carries. We got our mid laner with Sand King, our off laner with Centaur. So we are looking for like an off laner, or maybe no. It looks like these are mid bans coming out from Coffin Closers. They are expecting like an off lane Sand King. Meanwhile, Coffin Closers themselves are probably going to be looking for a mid. We see the Ember Spirit ban out, and yeah, the Queen of Pain too. Trademark mid picks banned out. We'll see what Moscato picks for their final pick. Now, if we all wish very hard, I'm hoping, I'm praying that this humble Takimura will turn into a real boy. And there he is. It's my brother himself. It's Snoe Plaus here with us in the studio. Right in time for the draft. You're all leveled. You got headphones set up. And we're going to see a mid-lane Abyssal Underlord, perhaps. Or perhaps they've bamboozled the Coffin Closers, and this is going to be, indeed, a mid-Sand King and an off-lane Underlord, despite the bans. We are going to see a Monkey King as that final pick for Coffin Closers. Snoe, what do you think? First blush.
Well, first impressions, we got Ursa Monkey King against 4 melee. So I already like Coffin Closers draft. And granted, you also have the Centaur, Jakiro. I'm very interested to see who goes where from Coffin Closers. And actually, from Forgotto the Moscato, too. These lanes are going to be wild.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the Moscato lineup that I'm used to, I think.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe we haven't reviewed the game tape on that previous matchup, but
Sure.
we do have a Sloss. Woo! Oh, speaking of, got the Sauce Clockwork, the Bliss on Disruptor, a Minxed on Sand King. I think I remember tripping over that name many weeks ago. It's going to be a Rage Lifestealer. What do we think about this versus
versus Unfettered?
Unfettered
isn't even a skill, so I don't think that's a discussion.
Dragonfire on Underlord. Meanwhile, we've got Hedgehog Racer with the Liquid Frost Jakiro.
Yeah.
That is the preeminent pick for that.
Yeah. Horsepower is a fantastic facet. It saves money, and it's just generally good.
Yeah, we like to be thick. We don't like to buy boots. Like, it's economical. They're going to be buying 3 bracers anyway. Who cares?
Sure. I mean, this is 8 melee lobby.
Yeah. Slapping shit.
Yeah.
And we got a hell of a game. Oh, I might have accidentally hit the solo caster button there. I think we're good. Oh, did I unmute desktop audio? We'll see. We'll take you into the game as I do some quick and dirty debugging.
Look at that. You look great.
Oh, you look great,
at this
too.
Setup.
Desktop audio is enabled.
Fantastic.
Sick. Can we get to the right scene, though, please? Oh, because I hit numlock off.
Oh, there we go.
Numlock's back on.
It's the playoffs weekend. We're excited.
You couldn't have asked for 2 more competent casters to come in and do this. So thank you once again to the gracious overlords at MD2L for setting this up. Yeah, we see a 5-man smoke, out from Coffin Closers here. They're looking to rumble. And I promise you, dear viewer, right now that I will do my best to follow these fights, but this is just going to be a lot of people punching each other in the teeth.
Yeah, well, with so many melee, it might be a little easier.
Yeah.
There's just going to be 8 heroes in like a 300 unit radius circle. Can you click the items button next to the cards?
Oh yeah, always.
We got a ton of branches. We have no regen on this centaur, which is interesting.
Yeah.
2 blood grenades coming out for CNC here. They're ready to fight. They are absolutely ready to fight. And this Monkey King, also no regen, ready to brawl.
Yeah, 2 circlets, 6 branches, 1 pair of little booties keep the feet warm, and they're going in.
Oh, they're going in.
Oh, Loveless.
Oh,
Sauce
careful.
will catch them. No. Oh, the 2-man cogs. The Firestorm on top of it, but there is a dual breath coming out, and the snowball to save. And I can't even describe. This is like the meat packing district in New York City. This is brutal stuff. There's gonna be 2 on the deck we forgot on the Moscato with more being just pursued and hunted. Bliss, you gotta get out of there, man. He is hitting these fat 3-man static charge or thunder strikes. Sorry, static charge. He's rubbing like a piece of felt on his head or something. I don't know, man. That was not perhaps the first blood engagement that we forgot the Moscato was hoping for.
Yep.
A Coffin Closers coming out big with that. We're gonna see a Minx and Sauce off lane here on the Sand King and Clockwork, respectively. That Ursa and Jakiro for Zach and Hedgehog Racer.
I mean, that's a lot of melee against the Jakiro. Jakiro's gonna feast here.
Yeah, to take that dual breath first, we saw that in those opening skirmishes. Is this expanded armature? You bet your bottom buck.
And also, I think Jakiro's rather good against cogs because you can get that bang bang double hit for free money and escapes.
Oh yeah, it's dewarding too. That's strong. We are going to see the mid Underlord. This is the mid Underlord instead of the mid Sand King.
Sure, we've been seeing that more and more. I mean, it depends what you want from your draft, right? Because that gives you more of a global presence from this Underlord versus kind of that team fight and farm utility coming from a Sand King.
Yeah, and it is a tough matchup with the Monkey King, even with Atrophy Aura online already, because like Jingu Mastery doesn't truly care about that too much. You're gonna be just slapping away. That is going to be a Vancouver Osaka, not Toronto Tokyo. No. Vancouver Osaka Monkey King for Coffin Closers. And meanwhile, here in the off lane, or here in the dire off lane rather, we got Romo and Loveless on that Centaur and Tusk up against Blitz or Bliss. Blitz is enjoying his prize money right now, I'm sure. But up, there's some more fighting up there, and
I mean, you still have that classic counter pick. Jakiro can't cast any spells in the battery assault.
Yeah.
Ever since like the inception of Dota, that's always been proven.
Yeah, Earthshaker, Jakiro, those high cast points on those spells are not great. It is, you get put in the sadness loop, and you can't really do much of anything.
I'm super interested to see how this works out because, like, both sides have anti-melee heroes. I mean, Clockwork's good against melee, Ursa's good against melee, Lifestealer, Monkey King, Centaur. And, like, all of these heroes are good against each other.
Oh, I think that first blood engagement is going to be the majority of this mid game. I have a sinking feeling. Oh, and Sauce, you're falling quite low. You're going to get put up. Yeah, it's the Jakiro will take that. Get even after a little trip in the bumper cars. Doesn't even need to dive.
Oh yeah.
It's a dead Sauce now. 4 kills to 1 as we enter minute 3.
Can you pop CS up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Snow, you keep me honest. Up there it is.
That's what, you know?
It's the other one.
Here.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh man, man, you put it away, dude. That is perhaps. Oh man. Oh, with very little health, Samata is getting out from this dive. It is a failed dive from Tusk. Oh, Bliss! Oh my God, dude! Now we love Bliss here on the cast, right? We love to see him. He's done a fantastic job corralling MD2L all season long. But man, that is not the glimpse you want for your juking Lifestealer, man. That is.
No, the calculus. It's a sharp calculus because like with Force Power, you often have like really high base move speed, and Lifestealer's kind of famous for his base move speed too. Maybe he could have gotten away. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be it the whole game.
This is gonna be it the whole damn game.
Before the 4
Good
minute.
stuff. Radiant's courier just took
And
a dirt.
it's these are not like slow burns either. This is bursty meat slaps.
Bursty meat slaps?
Which is-
Dan, were you checking my DVD player before I got here?
No, dude, not again. You promised.
My DVD
I
player?
mean,
Welcome back to 2012, everybody.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Honestly, there's a lot of things that are better, and then maybe some things that are maybe not so good.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. We were playing Dota 2 in 2012, right?
Yeah, I think pretty firmly. In November 2011, I think I got my invitation. My first game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I have that on my calendar, my Google calendar, every
Sick.
year, November 30th. I want to say.
I mean, that's a day that changed a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Ouch. Ew, this monkey is taking a ton of harass.
Yeah, I mean, Firestorm is still an ability.
Yeah.
All things
Oh my
considered.
gosh, Firestorm against 4 melee and Pit of Malice against 4 melee. Like,
Cogs
these
against
fights.
4 melee. The
Yeah, of
circle
course.
Dota is crazy.
like Boots in the Backpack is another one of my favorites here.
That was also in your DVD player the last time I checked.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
So good to be here.
it's great,
Doodle.
Dad. It's good to have you back in beautiful sunny Heckle Studios. You know, we keep your seat warm for you.
For sure.
If you listen back to the ticket, you know, I'm very thankful for the things that you've bequeathed me. Meanwhile, we might have a little bit of a rumble up here top. As Sauce is,
Ticket.
yeah, the ticket is. Listen, if you've been listening to the pre-live ticket banter at like the first stages of the draft, there's some good little Easter eggs for you.
Sure.
And, oh, Bliss hunted down and killed. I was like, where even is he? He's got like 3 health and he's not in lane.
Yeah,
And,
that's always going to be tough.
yeah. Escaping Tusk is with the ice shards, with the snowball. It's rough. It's rough and tumble. But the Sand King, you know, from those early engagements, hold that thought though. I was about to say it's doing pretty all right, but we'll lose Sauce, their laning mate here, and now Minx getting chased down by Zach. Maybe a little off the mark on that ice path, but there is the jump in, the Earth Shock. Oh, but the Burrow Strike. Do they want to take this even deeper? Probably not uphill, particularly when you're tagging that much creeps. And the
Dust
and the
Devil.
Looks
Dust
like
Devil.
Radiant's top
If you're in the
tower is
Dust
getting
Devil for
torn
that
down.
long, you're gonna be feeling
Probably
pain.
asbestos.
Yeah. Oh, Monkey King almost goes down here. Will never be punished in their entire life, though.
Ever.
Ever. We'll just get the regen rune. I'm sure the Underlord is loving that. Just gets to see that. Uh-oh. Valve. Game in beta. Dead game. Maintenance mode game. PlayDeadlock.com.
Deadlock also has its fair share.
Oh, yeah.
of bugs right
That's
now.
how it's... It's a Fiend's Gate back mid.
I mean,
I don't
it's
hate
like a
it.
very expensive Nature's Prophet CD.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 100 like, I think that's finally what's going to make me not hate facing Nature's Prophet. Is if he can do a single global TP that just is on a 100-second cooldown. Oh, bottom. Yeah, we are going to get engagement here onto Samada, but there's the glimpse back from Bliss. This time to save the Lifestealer. Oh, but there's the tag team. They're snowballing in. Can they get deeper? Oh, a miracle kinetic field from Bliss will keep them out. The ice shards also may be a little too hasty. Are they looking to turn this? Loveless. Focusing now on Blitz. Maybe was thinking about going back in on Samada. Meanwhile, here at mid. Meanwhile, up here on top. Dual breath will slow things down. Up, not that. That is a dewarding ore. They wouldn't be blocking their own camp. That would be very silly. Unless.
Now, CS has just absolutely like shifted for this monkey thing. Mid lane has just become untenable.
Yeah. I mean, even with it's a double up, right? It's not like, what can you do? You lose your health, and then you do one of those like big Jingus. You know, one of those big Jingus.
Hey!
And it's
Oh wait, no, we're actually in the game.
You're in game. This is not pre-ticket, free early draft, free live talk. Optimistic cogs here from Sauce, but I think it's gonna pay off as the Dust Devil will tick Zach low, but the cavalry comes here. It's gonna be a snowball in from Loveless, and now Mink's throwing up the high five, saying you can't get this, but turns out they can. And it's going.
Damage monkey king will take care of that.
Yeah, that is a big schmack. As this Monkey King, the rich truly do get richer. We checked the net worth, and yeah, it pretty much reflects what we were seeing in the CS. The Sand King's trying to pull it back up for We Forgotto the Moscato. But all things even, and it's still only a 1K lead for Coffin closers. As, you know, both of these heroes up. Missed that one up there. Sauce gets dove by Vancouver Osaka. Oh, but the TP canceled into the full Jingu Mastery. The Vultures are circling. It's going to be 4 heroes top here.
That level order is so aggressive.
This, yeah, no Tree Dance, no Primal Spring.
No ult.
No ult. Yeah, 4003.
I have a rod.
403.
Slanted on the ground.
It's a simple life, as Mads Mikkelsen said in Rogue One.
Simplify the game.
Yeah.
Looks like
I love rocketing from pool and then TPing in and getting there like right as the rocket lands. It's good. It feels good. Much like this. I can imagine this feels pretty good for Vancouver Osaka to be able to do this. Behind the tower, is it enough? Oh, one hit. He's one tap, folks. Can he get it? No, he's going to back off. His Bliss keeping him honest. Oh, but there's the... tries to mischief it off, but I hear... Fiend skate back to pool. These are not the Fiend skates that you want your mid Underlord to be doing. And Sauce maybe looking to pick this up. Spies the rotation here from Vancouver Osaka. He's gonna be mischiefing around the magical sliding tango. Now shifting back to bot, but there's the Stampede and a great two-man cogs. A TP out or the glimpse out. It is not enough to save Bliss's life. And now it's a dance between Sauce and Romo. And it is not going to end too great for him. Now 2 on the deck for We Forgotto the Moscato. It's 11-3 now, but only again a 2K lead. A lot of rumbling in the early game. But, you know, good comeback mechanisms for Forgotto the Moscato. Firestorm always good. Dust Devil, you know, Burrow Strike. Sand King is one of the best recovery farmers in the game right now, I would posit. And now the Vultures. They circle once again. The new target is Samada. They're taunting. They're throwing up the high fives. Samada tanking a couple of tower shots, but Loveless is keeping them under close supervision. He's going pretty deep. It's probably just keeping him honest.
The little break creeps against Lifestealer is nasty.
That is kind of sick.
It shuts off all his shit.
61, 62 bonus HP on the feast. We need the feast meter. We need like a hook to read like memory variables.
Sure.
To have like, you know, like my cursor grows with every single last hit that every little bit of feast that Lifestealer gets.
I mean, my biggest worry here so far in the game, 11 minutes deep, is for this Underlord.
Yeah.
A little farm, hasn't been able to really rotate the multi. Whoa.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Aggressive run in and stomp. Yeah, sometimes you just use your spells to use your spells. Just to keep it loose. Oh, man, but there's the hook shot in from Sauce, but the Macro Pyre will make him evacuate from the cogs. Meanwhile, Underlord coming in as well, deploying the Firestorm. This is looking like a Jet to Kiro. The Stampede out, just barely misses with the Burrow Strike, but it doesn't matter. We'll tick out. Bliss will get that last hit Good rotations from Forgotto the Moscato, punishing the aggression from Coffin Closers. 600 gold swing.
Yeah,
Tusk asking,
a
are
little
you
too low.
okay?
Your centaur couldn't participate in that, so from the beginning it was like a 2v4. They brought so many heroes to that bottom lane.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of walked in and stomped, right? Sauce will find Vancouver Osaka with this shield rune. Is gonna drop the static field. Can they get through the shield rune? Yes, they can. And now Bliss we'll send a glimpse on the way out, but a quick little tasty morsel from. It's looking like Battle Fury.
Against 4 melee, it's not bad.
Yeah, I can see the value in that. Plus, given the kind of lane he's had, you know, these safe laners are having kind of a tough time, you know, hovering around 5K.
Melee? Have we talked about
I don't think you've brought that up yet. It's yeah, it's looking, you know, this lifestealer's going. It's probably a Midas.
It could be Armlet still.
Okay.
I think Armlet's fantastic.
Armlet,
Radiant
yeah.
might want to haul some ass down to their bottom tower.
Other than that, you're
While
not
they
too
still
worried
got
about
one.
Loveless finds Samada deep back here, pump fakes a couple of walrus punches, and then we'll just
Don't
walk
look now,
away.
but Radiant's bottom tower
From
is literally-
there it is. There's the fish punch.
This doesn't do
kinda funny.
much.
Yeah, it's just to let him know that he's here.
And it wasn't deep.
Yeah, it was the armlet. It's a 4-man full-on gank onto Samada. Pump fakes the Monkey King ultimate here. Oh, but a sick 2-man burrow strike. But there's the ultimate from Monkey King. The hook shot in onto Vancouver Osaka. Do they have enough? There is an infested lifestealer tracking him down, keeping him healthy. They will take down a very fed mid. And they will lose Sauce as a bit of compensation for that. Bliss, you have 10 seconds to land the best glimpse of your life. Will you do it? The Thunder Strike. Samada? Dice to...
Little armlet toggle.
Oh boy. Oh, that's probably from one of the the Harpy purges. The Zap Creep. Yeah, thank you, Samada. Hachimachi. What? Truly. What can I do?
Very
chat
hard
wheel
to
lines?
tell.
No, I cannot.
When they do that. I still don't know. Ooh,
Yep. Ooh, we
what's
hear
that gang?
the. Yeah. Where the hell is this Underlord? He got out there.
Was it cool? Oh, it's bottom. No?
No? You can check the map for me on that one. It's gone. I don't know. This is listen, I've played a lot of Underlord. These are some of those confusing Fiend's Gates I've witnessed.
Sure, but as long as you build Auras, you're fine.
Demon's Reach?
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Demon's Reach?
Not the Abyssal Horde. I mean, I like Demon's Reach better than Abyssal Horde because I'm a famous Abyssal Horde hater, but like Demon's Reach just kind of sucked. Against four melee, you know, it has its advantages. They can read the draft. They're going to go on to this very tanky Centaur Illusion. Bliss gets eaten for lunch by this Urza, and there's the Stampede. The onto Sauce, the Snowball in as well, will be the death of that Clockwork. Oh, but there's the Epicenter trying to get away from Vancouver Osaka. A well-placed Eye Shards will take them down, Vancouver. Tanking in some of those tower shops, and Senior will let them know. Or maybe it's Sai?
That sounds like... Yeah, that sounds Sai-ish.
Maybe it's Thompson. My favorite Team Liquid player, Thompson.
Dyer's middle tower is insured.
Now, I have heard that Saberlight is coming to Team. Team Liquid, man. Like, I guess 33 is like, yeah, I won. Now I'm just like done with Dota 2 or something. I mean, you got 2 chips. Like, go off, you know. It's gonna be a deny here mid. You heard it here, folks. If that's breaking, then I haven't checked my Twitter this morning that much. So
Dyer's bottom tower's gone to a tower farm up north.
But who gives a shit? That's B League, Bush League stuff compared to this. MD2L Season 17, lower bracket action, the Blinken from the Centaur. You're not going to see this at TI. The hook shot in as an expanded armature will not do much for that. Samada Lifestealer does pop the armlet, and now it's Romo that's falling quite low, and there is the Fiend's Gate to cut him off. The Burrow Strike, the Eruption from this Lifestealer. Busts out from that, and Fast will catch him. And speaking of catch, there's the Pit of Malice onto Hedgehog Racer on this Jakiro. A quick pick onto the Centaur will score 800 gold. It's 16 to 6 for Coffin Closers, but it is only a 2K lead.
Yeah, sometimes you play the map.
Yeah,
Battle Fury is
no.
nothing.
I don't know if you want this smoke in particular, Amix, but it's a good thought.
Sure.
You gotta let him know that you're there.
And the spell Lifesteal really goes a long way with that Dust Devil. Like, it's so subtle. Yeah, and we're gonna see this Lifestealer farming away, kind of optioning for the Radiance.
Don't
Once
look
again,
now, but
breaking
Radiant's
news,
bottom
there's
tower
the
is
melee
getting
era effect in this
obliterated.
game, so Radiance is gonna be
You
rather
can look, it's
good.
kind of
Why not go both Radiance and Battle Fury, you know?
Okay, kind of play for the 65-minute mark.
Uh-huh.
Option for that.
Yeah,
Sure.
really, become unto death.
Become crazed.
Yeah,
Oh,
where's...
and it's a Monkey King there, too.
Oh, yep. This is a mad aggression onto this. Again, mid-underworld. The Pit of Malice will try to contain things within this ultimate. Oh, but a beautiful kinetic field, silence kinetic field and static storm onto 3. The hook shot into Vancouver, Osaka with the epicenter under tower. Is it enough? It is, but there's the macro pyre, the ice path onto a geese. It is a lead up now for this Ursa. Just comes in from the top, and now it's Sauce on the run. Has those cogs out to try to keep them away from these angry men. The search, or the chase continues. Tries to get these lotuses all the way out. We'll get one. It wasn't purely for Dot, and honestly, I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give Sauce. That's a heads-up play. That's to resource denial. You're gonna die. You're dead. You know, and you might as well get something on the way out.
in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
This
Is
is.
something on the courier? There gotta be.
I've been this disruptor, man. It is suffering.
No way, that's 3,500.
3,500 gold is just a stick in arcane boots. We call that.
Boots, dude?
We call that girl dinner. You know what I mean? There's
Stick
nothing
in
on their
boots.
courier.
Oh, jeez.
It's in his stash. I don't know, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think Disruptor's holding things in the stash for too long.
Yeah, you kind of want. I mean, with like also with like 3 empty slots, it's maybe not the best play. Oh boy.
Centaur's getting stacked
Oh,
up.
meanwhile, they cut down the tree of Vancouver, Osaka. He's gonna get chomped. Oh, what a man to dodge to get out of the kinetic field, but all of the tricks in the book cannot save you from the 3-man gang. Such good control from this disruptor and Sand King. It's so hard to leave. And oh, there's the Stampede. They want this Underlord badly. They're gonna get trapped in that Pit of Malice for a little bit, but it won't be quite enough to save.
Bloodstone is now up.
Yep.
On.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some
But,
trouble.
like, Battle Fury Blink phase boots at 19 minutes. Unfathomable. Just a couple minutes ago.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's
Yeah,
top tower,
just a couple
I'd
of
put
minutes
on
ago.
a
And
hard
despite
hat.
this
That
gold
baby
lead,
is coming
despite this XP lead that we're seeing kind of pop out for Coffin closers, this is still pretty close.
Yeah.
It's only like a 10-point, victory prediction lead, despite them, like, again, repeatedly murdering this poor 1-6 disruptor. Nothing to say about the 1-8 clockwork. That's 16 deaths. That's only on your support. Listen, I'm a support player. I know my life means nothing. I live to serve. So
You know what? You're only down 2K.
only down 2K. You take away those 16 deaths or 14 deaths or whatever. It's 8-7.
Yeah.
So in that way, we forgot the Moscato. Not that bad of a position.
It's true.
Scouting Rocket Flare comes out now from Sauce. We'll spy some
21-minute
folks.
Wisdom Rune, I think, is going to be the locus of this next fight.
Yeah, this is going to be hotly contested.
Radiant's
Zach
middle
is in
tower is
position,
about
has
to be a pile
Hedgehog
of
Racer
smoking
and
rocks.
Romo, and Loveless to back him up. And they will try to poke up there with Dragonfire
Radiant's
on this
middle tower
Underlord,
is
and they
hanging
want to
on by
fight. They want to take this fight. There's the Infest, the Burrow Strike in, the Blink, and they will find Loveless. But I heard a hook shot onto Creeps. That's deeply unfortunate. The Centaur goes down. The Tusk is dropping low. He goes down too. And now it's Ursa time. Jumps in. Starting to have second thoughts. A beautiful 2-man Burrow Strike. It's a disaster for the Coffin closers. They get their coffins closed on them. Monkey King nowhere near this fight. Oh, dog. How does this keep happening?
I think that was to the Tormentor. Maybe
Oh.
there's some, residual macro pyre.
Radiant's
Or the
middle tower is
Radiance.
hanging on by a
Maybe it
breath.
was
Oh,
Radiance
Radiance
for a
takeoffs from the Tormentor, the travel time. I don't know, man.
That's rough.
That's rough. I mean, that's
Radiant's
still
middle tower is
that's
about
still
to be a
pretty
pile of
good.
smoking
You know,
rocks.
if you're we forgot the
Dyer's
Moscato
top
that
tower
flips the
is
gold
really
lead.
taking a beating.
Now they're gonna get this top tier 1. Not if Loveless has anything to say about it. He's coming in for the defense
middle tower is
on
hanging
this
on by a
Tusk.
brick.
They take out the
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top
oh,
tower,
very good dodge, but we'll put down the static storm, the kinetic field. There's some cogs in there from Sauce helping out his friend, but like it's like the end of Evangelion here, man. They're just getting picked apart, ripped limb from the mass-produced units. That is tough to see.
Like,
Poor Blitz.
Every kill is just so brutal.
It's visceral stuff, because again, I don't know if we've mentioned this yet. There's 4 melee on either side of this game. They're just murdered. They're just in there. Oh, Sauce. This is baby. All sins forgiven. You missed the hook shot, but you do get the 4 staff out.
And also, as an update, Dragonfire got the Wisdom Rune there.
Oh, really? Can
Yeah.
we get the like everyone and their
Well,
mom
yeah,
died.
there was a
Yeah.
slaughter that happened afterwards, but I
Fair.
managed to really like check up and see that.
Good. Thank you for that. That's important. I mean, that was what it was all about, right? So, like, if you want to talk about victory, that's victory. You kill 4, you get the Wisdom Rune, and like the morale has to be way up. Like those comms have to be, the vibes have to be way better now.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a smoke, 3-man smoke.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball.
It is on the edge of the knife.
racing,
I mean,
rugby,
if I'm this disruptor, if I'm this clockwork, I feel like maybe not the best. There's going to be a defensive Yules here from Hedgehog Racer, but again, we talked about those cast times. Not even going to look at him as he dies. But now they find Zach on this Ursa. Some circle Dota coming out. The kinetic field, the pit of malice, the burrows. Right, it's going to be a dead Ursa now, and they're looking for more. The second smoke. Mary, do they know about second smoke? They're looking for Romo in the trees. Will not find him. He TPs out from what would have been his certain death. And it's another 2K gold swing now.
Roshan? Still Roshan the Ursa?
Yeah, I mean, you have you've got Firestorm dealing that % damage. You've got this Life Stealer, and you know, you look at this Demon's Reach, 70 bonus damage, and I don't know, 70 cleave duration. Hello. That's not nothing as you're attacking this single target foe. Yeah, and ain't nothing. They're gonna get this Roshan Samada picking it up on this Life Stealer. Vancouver Osaka taking a long look at the past couple of team fights. Never mind. Rocket Flare made to try to equalize things, as now we forgot the Moscato. Okay, yeah, we forgot the Moscato. It's now very much on the upper foot here. Upper foot? I don't think that's upper hand. They're on the right foot, putting their best foot forward as they are continuing to make the most out of this Aegis. Bliss wisely getting a Shadow Amulet. We have not seen any invis quite yet. And, you know, it used to be the case where if you had a Sand King, you would expect that sort of vision tax to be paid by your supports back when that gave invisibility. But with Dust Devil, you know, that is going to be not a problem for now. Again, I think that's a talent to, or maybe the Aghanim Scepter? I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know how Sand King works anymore. Yeah, pump fake your old Flex King. Literally, he's Sand King. The Underlord draws on the map. They're all in here, so we're going to try to push for this T2. It's falling lower and lower. Looks like a sure thing for we forgot the Moscato. You know, the call is usually fixed lanes. You know, that Radiance paying off dividends, 222 extra life from Feast. And now their eyes turn to mid. They have their Underlord, who should be using the Fiend's Gate to facilitate said ganks. But, you know, will not do that explicitly. Drinking Buddies to high ground will save Tusk from that gank, combined with that Stampede. Yeah, will not be much of anything, as now a smoke comes out from Forgotto the Moscato. Sauce looking for folks in the enemy triangle, will not find any, although this Jakiro's like, what if maybe I could help you out here. Maybe I could help you out with this gank. Turns out, maybe not so much. And yeah, they will take the more practical approach and push this tier 2, but we see this pressure here in the off lane. This Monkey King constantly cutting waves, playing in like this area of the map between the tier 2 and the base for Forgotto the Moscato. These Coffin closers, they're trying to make the most out of this particular situation with the Aegis, as the gold lead is swinging back to them. This is a razor close game, I will say. Another tier 2 goes down for Coffin closers.
Wow, I've
Forgotto
just
the
been
Moscato.
speechless.
Yeah,
Such good Dota.
you know, it's like you turn. Well, the problem is, you turn back into the body pillow.
Oh,
through that witch's curse that we cannot seem to dispel through any sort of saging, hexes, anything. Oh, that was a very ambitious TP from Romo, and yeah, we'll meet the grave there, as the wrath and fury of I need to stress 3 melee heroes comes down upon his head as the 4th melee hero. I don't know if we've mentioned this. 4 melee heroes on the side of both of these teams. They do pick off the Centaur Warrunner. He's on the deck for 30 seconds. They are going to try to turn this into something a little more meaty. They are looking for this Monkey King, looking for this Ursa.
I like this mature BKB too, because you know you're going to be in there. What's stopping you is the stuns from Sand King, the reach from your Abyssal Underlord, Disruptor. Once you get BKB, you're going to be a beast in these fights.
Does that turn off Feast? Do you get feasted if you're BKB'd?
Let's click on
Is that a
Let's
debuff?
Yeah.
What if there was a way to check in-game? Pierce's debuff immunity? No, that's open. Okay. Feast. Breakable. Yes. All. Nothing? No, nothing on debuff immunity? That game's in beta. We saw it earlier.
I don't think so. I don't know, though.
It's got to go through debuff immunity, man. There's no way, right?
I'm not sure.
That would be busted. We'd see so much more lifestealer. Like, that was something that they wouldn't even have to deal with BKB. Now, he's trying to jingle with his way out of this particular sticky wicket. Man, Vancouver Osaka. Another 3-man gank. Another dead core for Coffin closers. 50 seconds, no Monkey King. They got this Aegis for 30 seconds. Can they do anything with it? Do they want to poke high ground? Do they want to press their luck? Or is this the Ursa first Aegis sort of like fixing farming Aegis to try to get ahead? They are 2k ahead now, 23 to 16 kill lead for Coffin closers, but the 2k gold lead.
Like,
Or we forgot about Moscato.
This is going to be a 70-minute game.
Yeah, it's miserable, man. It's like, well, they have enough range heroes on either side to kind of poke and prod to get high ground, right? Let me just look up real quick. And up, oh no, there's only 2 in the whole game. There's 1 on either team. Zach will deploy some sprays and TP home safely and soundly. No Abyssals, GG. Where's the Abyssal on my hard 6? Hard 6 disruptor. Does have the Glimmer Cave to accompany that Baron Magic Stick.
If you're just starting to pay attention to kind of like Dota meta, just go the barrier items system. Go Glimmer, go Solar Crest. They're just so good right now.
Yeah, we look at the Clockwork, and has that full Spirit Vessel up to complement that Force Staff. We saw a key save from that Ursa in one of these earlier engagements. Now they are circling around this tier 2. Thinking about it. They're kind of farming them in, denying a lot of stuff, pump faking their ultimates in Vision to piss me off specifically. We check the Vision for these teams. This is our Radiant Vision, right? Yeah, Deep Ward's up here, and we look at our Dire Vision. Deep Ward there too to complement. They see the Tormentor, their Ancients, and yeah, it's
historical bottom tower
is tough.
Destroyed. It was named, of course, after Jeff Bottom.
It is tough. Some high fives coming out here in mid lane, as we have sort of entered a farming heavy part of this game as 30 minutes rolls around. Again, only a 2k gold lead. You check the grabs, and you don't see this a whole lot. XP favoring the Dire, gold favoring the Radiant.
No, you usually see that after at the start of a big comeback, like if you win a team fight when you're behind, because the XP boost is just like nuts once you win that fight. But yeah, as we're gonna see itemization, Sand King gets that Shivas once again. Great against melee. This Bloodstone, they're gonna be hard to kill. I need some serious healing reduction.
Yeah, you check out these items. The Scotty Manta up for this Vancouver Osaka Monkey King. What do we think about that?
We'll need a BKB on that monkey if he really wants to stand stand up and deliver in these fights.
What, against the Disruptor, against the Sand King, against the Firestorm?
Underlord, and even Clockwork. Like we saw it earlier, Clockwork prevents you from getting.
Up, Ward Wars, the punishment due. The Stampede comes out after the Burrow Strike. Sand King nailed down though. Sauce dies somewhere. I didn't even see that happen. Now a buyback. And it's the epicenter up in the air from the Yules. A beautiful two-man burrow in the kinetic field, in the Pit of Malice. That's 2 on the deck. No buyback on Monkey King, no buyback on Tusk. They're trying to make the most of it on the side of Coffin Closers. But it's another beautiful two-man burrow strike. Another beautiful Firestorm, Pit of Malice. These ice paths are trying to do the heavy lifting here, but they are unable to do it. It's 5 dead for Coffin Closers, as now we Forgotto the Moscato erupts in this plateau ward fight. And yes, they do get the vision after all is said and done. They lose 2. They lose both of their supports. Sauce and Bliss do buy back for that fight. You know, we see the recap here. 4K gold and absolute massacre. Look at this, 3,000 damage from Sand King, 3,000 damage from your Lifestealer, and yeah, look at that cleave radius, man. Look at that. That's why you get the talent. So you can say, guys, look at this cleave. Not even on. It's like, where's the cleave coming from, man? I can't even see him. It will be a full lane of racks. Sauce very optimistically trying to get that second lane started now. But the Coffin Closers are respawning. Dire wants to get back. They do not want to give up 2 lanes of racks. And there is going to be a pause from Sand King.
Leave me alone.
Well, this is actually a really pivotal moment because they can decide: do we commit here? Do we leave? We need a reason for this pause. But I want to talk about what happened in that plateau fight with the Sand King there. So there was the 3 Jingu stacks. What's his name? Monkey King gets the 4th as he was channeling the epicenter.
Yep.
Immediately when it finished, he Yulesed up, dodged the slam rod on ground, dodged that boundless strike with the bloodstone, so you got all that health regen coming out.
Oh yeah.
And then the cavalry arrived. Like the difference in that fight is getting the boundless strike, like during the channel time of epicenter or after the channel time of epicenter. That was that was so pivotal.
Yeah, easily the turning point of that fight. We are unpaused here. The Go One Ready comes out. The Burrow Strike gets committed to kill creeps. Interesting is now it is a full 5-on-5 once again. The Stampede out, a beautiful stomp, almost onto 2. The Circle Dota is being played. There's that Boundless Strike that we said was going to be so pivotal. A Macro Pyre on 2, make it 3, as Sauce will jump right into it, but Romo falling low. Zach, the BKB, wants to try to salvage this fight, and Infest onto Ursa. He's got the Ags, he's in that Guts, going butts to nuts, and now it's 2 versus 4, maybe 5. The Ursa goes down, Loveless to follow. The return of the Sand King, the Burrow Strike onto 2. It's a triple kill for the Lifestealer. And this Monkey King is fighting desperately to try to get something out of it. Lane cutting, doing what he can. There's the the Burrow Strike. It will be a dead Monkey King, a godlike Sand King. It's king on king violence. We Forgotto the Moscato comes back out on top. There's buyback for the Monkey King, but not for the other 3 dead for Coffin Closures. They will go high ground again. Take out this second lane of racks, almost assuredly. Snoe. What a fight. There's no way that's right? They're all not doing the same amount of damage. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god. I'm a real pro at this.
The UI is messed up there.
Yeah. It's like
it's interesting because traditionally has a matchup advantage against Lifestealer, but they're just not hitting.
And they're just gonna call GG after they get mega creeped. Probably talking comms about next game, and yeah, I mean that was razor thin for pretty much the entire match. And then like the 25-minute mark hits, and then it was all we Forgotto the Moscato all the time.
Yeah, well, there's a Sand King diff there. Like, that hero is just insane right now.
Madness.
You cannot draft like that against Sand King. He's gonna feast. Like, the way to beat him is to kite him, make sure his burrows only hit 1 hero at a time, make sure you can just spread out and run away from the epi. This team comp cannot do it. Like,
was there something wrong with the draft?
yes!
Specifically against Sand King? Could you pinpoint it?
Indeed. Because, like, you have one option with, like, Tusk, Centaur, Ursa is just run at them. And that's exactly what Sand King wants you to do. That's exactly what Disruptor wants you to do.
Yeah.
And the Radiance difference is huge. I mean, you have Battle Fury is a terrible item right now versus Radiance, which is at least pickable, right?
Fair.
And the Radiance is going to give you the evasion.
Oh,
so,
you're right. The mischance.
Yeah. So even though the carry matchup definitely favored the Ursa, the itemization, the popular itemization right now, kind of favored the Lifestealer.
Yeah, I mean, like, we were talking. I was talking about it during the draft, about that sort of carry matchup where historically I think Ursa has been seen as a counter to Lifestealer.
Yes.
Because the sort of war of the passives sort of favors the Ursa in that case, that hard physical burst. But yeah, here we saw the Lifestealer taking it. But yeah, that's game one going the way of we Forgotto the Moscato. We're going to be right back. I'm sure these guys are thirsty for game two, so stick around. Don't you move a single muscle. I'm watching you when you're home. This is a two-way webcam. That's a threat. I am not. I need to stress. I cannot see you in your home. But really, don't go away because this is an incredible set, and I cannot wait for this game too. Don't go away.
Strap in.
folks, I hope you didn't move. I hope you didn't even flinch. I hope you didn't blink. Because we're back. They're flying through these bands. Oh, and we're already going to see a very familiar face. Yeah, we have desktop. No, we do not have desktop audio on this scene. I got to hotkey that. It's a very professional operation. We're already in the draft, and yeah, this is going to be a lot of similar bands between games. We're seeing Darkseer, Visage, Sniper, Windranger, Undying,
5 seconds.
banned out. But, like you said, we are going to see the Chikiro. First pick
Right.
for
Dire
We
gets
Forgotto
the
the
ban.
Moscato this time. And the counter pick will be Alina for Coffin Closers.
Sure, we see get some of that magic damage covered, and another couple key bands. They don't want to see the Sand King last time.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Like, that was so hard to deal with.
Miserable.
And also the Underlord banned out. We've
10
seen
seconds.
the utility in all levels of play. Just great mobile.
5 seconds.
Hero, good scaler, a good farmer. Can't deal with
Kind of does it all.
it. Yeah.
Radiant
They
gets
kind
the
of
ban.
gave him it all. And he's thick. On top of all that, he's got
Radiant's turn to
booty.
pick.
He's caked up. Let's be real. Wow. Don't want to see the life
Lifestealer either. It's
I'm
like
not sure that was like.
picked ranged heroes.
Yeah.
Stop it. Centaur banned out for We Forgot the Moscato and the Beastmaster. An interesting band. We didn't
10
see him at
seconds.
all in the first round of in the first game at all. Wasn't touch in bans
5 Dire's turn to pick.
or picks, but yeah. We're gonna see Rasta Shaman. Shadow Shaman for Coffin Closers. This is a different Coffin Closers team complexion already, and we're only 2 picks in.
Let's be real. There's a reason this year I didn't get picked to TI. I mean, was OP
Wow.
when things first
10
came
seconds.
around.
Sure.
But after this rash of nerfs, you have the same problem
All right,
you had
Dire's
before.
turn.
This hero is
Radiant's
immobile, right?
Yeah.
And the passive is not a get out of jail free card anymore. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that global presence, they say, you're going to ban out Underlord? We're going to come right back with a different kind of global ult. It's instead of Fiendskate, we're going to see Dawnbreaker's Ultimate, which I know
10
the
seconds.
name of. I'm trying to see if you know the name of it.
Yeah, me too.
Not Starbreaker.
5
No,
seconds.
It's not Celestial Hammer.
Mommy.
It's not
It's
Luminosity.
Mommy Drop. It's Mommy Drop. It's Mommy Drop. I probably just made us all blurry, by the way.
Mommy Drop sent me into another dimension.
As it is one.
Yeah,
that
fair.
is one.
First person to type that in chat gets a reward of our choosing.
Yeah. Put your PayPal information, your banking information. We'll give you a
Oh.
little stuff. Both ways.
DM us your routing number.
Yep.
Do not.
Please do not DM
It's a joke.
the MD2L account your routing number.
Radiant's up.
It is going to be a Tusk pick for We Forgot the Moscato. We're going to see a Mars here for Coffin Closers. And I want to talk about Cluster Cluck. Cluster Cluck. They're picking, like, that is going to do nothing this game. Because Jakiro exists.
Yeah, and Dawn.
And Dawnbreaker.
So, yeah.
This
like,
lingering
10 seconds.
AoE.
Yeah, that's the problem with Shaman, right? Especially against a lot of the meta
5 seconds.
carries.
4,
Like, this was
3,
the
you get it.
ranged carry
Dire's turn to
meta.
pick.
Yep.
So Shadow Shaman just kind of has to waddle in there and get, like, juiced by the rest of the team.
Yeah. Or, I mean, positioning can help with that. A Blink Dagger eventually. But, we saw how poor those supports were in Game 1. That is a tough prospect.
Sure.
That is rough. We're going to see a Rubik picked here for their 4th pick. Almost
10 seconds.
assuredly
Just long enough to regret
their
every
second
choice you've
support.
made if
Unless
you
we
hurry.
see a Thompson.
Thompson.
A
I think
Thompson
we're going to see
Rubik.
the Shadow Shaman Rubik support duo. Now, this draft kind of has the alternate problem of the last draft. Every single hero on that team has CC, right? They're
Yep.
covered there,
Oh, yeah.
but they only have one frontliner, right? And then paper.
Yeah, right now.
Shadow Shaman Rubik has about the health of a Tusk at minute 15.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fine. Versus the Jakiro Tusk Dawnbreaker, they're tanky.
Yep.
You're going to need the CC chains to kill them.
Yeah, I mean, Jakiro, one of the highest strength growths in the game for intelligence heroes.
Sure.
Tusk is Tusk. Dawnbreaker is Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
We didn't even see how many bracers got purchased
Yeah,
last
and
game.
Bracer is Bracer.
Yeah, Bracer is Bracer.
How do you counter this? Because, like, Rubik is already getting decent spells from Jakiro, Dawn.
Is this a safe lane leaner or a mid lane leaner? Because that's probably going to influence what the theory behind their last pick.
I mean, we don't know, right? So, what do we see something like a Luna here? Like,
Yeah.
Was Luna touched at all?
Luna was banned in
Okay.
that first game. Wisely so.
Yeah, that's a consideration here. I mean, I'd like that a lot, this game.
Yeah, I think even if you get, mommy, even if you get mommy dropped, it's or snowballed
Dyer
or
gets the ban.
oh my god, it's going from bad to worse
Admiral
here, folks.
Kunka.
We're gonna see Kunka. Now this is somebody that we saw on Wednesday night in one of the upper bracket games, and yeah, we saw. God, who was it? They called me out in general chat for eating overnight pizza.
Abreva?
Abruvia?
10 seconds.
Abravia?
Abrevia?
Something like that. That was a mid Kunka, and it did work.
5 seconds.
Yes, absolutely. Kunka is flexible, great vision, great crowd control,
Yep.
and just super
Radiant's up.
duper tanky.
Banning time.
Yeah.
I mean, right now they literally don't have the damage on Coffin closers to kill a Kunka.
Exceedingly durable. We're gonna see a Lifestealer ban here.
Well, that was last.
oh,
week,
that was-
but
yeah,
the,
that was
the
last
Bounty Hunter is the fresh ban.
An interesting ban from we forgot the Moscato because I mean we're already
10 seconds
like you're talking about like a
Eight now.
cumulative health pool problem
gets
going
the
on
ban.
for Coffin
Well,
closers.
that fixes some of the like vision and frontlining problems.
Oh, yeah,
because
sure.
like he'll grant you the vision for the Rubik and Shadow Shaman to cast spells. Because
Yeah.
right now all you have is Mars in front granting you the vision.
Yeah, and taking the vision away.
True. Which against the 3
10
melee
seconds.
lineup of We Forgot of the Moscato is not too important yet. But
Yeah.
it's
5
good against
seconds.
Jack.
4.
Yeah.
3.
So you don't know where to put your ice path. You
Alright,
can't
Dyer
shoot
gets
into
the
the
ban.
pit.
It doesn't feel good to guess. The Luna banned
Yeah.
out again.
Medusa banned out. That was in the first slate of bans in the first game.
Really?
Yes, they fear the Medusa, or somebody fears the Medusa.
Sure.
One of these teams does. I'm
That makes sense. That would have
Yeah.
been a good pick here. They once again they have some damage
10
problems.
seconds.
Granted, they still have to pick their carry, and
Yeah.
Lena's not terrible when it comes to damage.
5
but-
seconds. Dyer's choice. Let's give him
Monkey
a
King
second.
banned out here. They
How
are
do
thinking
you
about a
have to
mid.
choose Radiant's up.
Warrior.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dave Johnson here. What are we doing here? Dota? Great. Let's do this. Choose your hero. All right, get ready.
You're all washed up.
Wuzzy.
Roshing?
Hey,
We can see
well, I
you
just woke up.
in the
Leave me
Roche
alone.
pit. We see you doing it.
Yes.
Hey, check. 1, 2. Yeah, we're back. Welcome back. I don't know how long we weren't here, but I guarantee we were making tons of good jokes, tons of good commentary here. I just kept. This is 4 melee versus 4
All right,
range
gang,
draft,
30 seconds.
and we were talking about some of the things with the Tusk facets as well. Tag team taking over drinking buddies,
We're gonna go dark for 1 second.
and I'm about to disappear. Love me, and oh.
I hope your shoulders are broad enough for 4 sacks of flour, because let's cut the crap. You will be carrying your teammates.
And yes, check.
We back.
Hey,
And we back. And
Excellent.
we back. Okay.
thanks for dealing with these technical difficulties. Are we in full screen mode for the game?
We should be.
Sweet.
We are.
Excellent.
Oh, Jakiro. Oh, and this is just excellent camera work from my capable co-caster. Having the prescience to find the kill.
Did not touch the game. You had to follow Rubik as he was just running around, and then he just boom, walks right into it.
Yeah, I mean, we would never miss a beat here for the MD2L Season 17 lower bracket semifinals.
Okay. Oh, so this is an elimination.
This is an elimination series, so if Coffin closers can't close in on a win, they're gonna be headed home. And now we have a mid matchup here. It's gonna be Vancouver Osaka on the puck on the Radiant side. They did do a side flip in between games versus Dragonfire pressuring this puck, dropping them quite low here.
Full Starbreaker. By the way, what's the name of Starbreaker's ultimate?
Yeah, let's we can't be calling it Solar Guardian. Yeah, it's not Mommy Drop. We could still call it that, but you know we're professionals here. We would never.
If we see a 4-hero stun,
Mhm.
Solar Guard, you know what's coming out.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know in chat that our microphones were broken very briefly.
But we're back.
We're back. We're so back. It's going to be a Samada, Ursa, and Blitz on the Jakiro up here against the Romo and the Romo Mars and the Loveless Rubik.
It's just so contentious right now. Oh, gosh, I hope this is better.
At any point, they could face a troubling Starbreaker and just straight up eat it. Now let me go on to Do Not Disturb on Steam. So my buddy Wayne, shouts to Wayne. Right? Yeah, we're good. I mean, he's playing Apex. He deserves it. Oh, and Dragon Ball Fighter Z, right?
How sick is that?
Yeah. I mean, that's a classic. Meanwhile, down here, we got Hedgehog Racer on Shadow Shaman. And this Zach Lena up against a Minx on Kunkka and Sauce on Tusk.
Yeah, this is a double range, double melee.
Up top lane, Romo getting a bit too far out, falling low. Loveless. This is a good prescient dual breath from Blitz, but is it enough? The double tap onto Romo will seal his fate. That is going to be a kill onto Mars. Oh yeah, he's a real freak for it. It is Liquid Frost. Man, I miss Liquid Fire being viable. That was such a fun harassment
we shall
ability.
see. I mean, with Act 4 coming around and Bird Samurai coming down the pipe.
Oh, that's true.
Do you think we're going to get a balance patch for that?
Yes. I think we're going to get a balance patch, and I think we're going to get... That's probably just going to be the post-TI patch. We're going to get a balance patch, and we're probably going to get maybe some facets for Ringmaster?
I hope so. Well, I hear it doesn't really need much right now.
Yeah, it doesn't really need much. Maybe it'll be like a bristleback facet set where it's like choose in which ways this hero gets shittier.
That's brutal for Bristol.
Yeah.
Dang, he was absolutely Sauce.
Yeah, that guy. Before Fast Stitch were introduced, it's like, I don't know what we're going to do about this fucking...
Grim's nasty.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, who is...
Ooh, what a spear from Romo. Samada dropping low, but Loveless may be out a little too far. Has to throw him away. When in reality, maybe we would have liked being a little closer. Now this Bear Man, he's got to run back. Try to heal up a little bit.
Should we get CS up?
Oh, yeah. Always. You know I'm good with that.
Wow, this punk is sad here.
Yeah, this is a... Soft Lane is having a pretty good time. Yeah, Minx with that 24 CS compared to Lena's 19. Mid, you know, it's, has the, throws out the shackles, does not commit the light strike array to that.
Like, usually, like, a lot of the utility from Shadow Shaman mechanics is just those, like, thumping right clicks, like, trading with these other fragile ranged supports, but against Tuskunka, you can't mess around.
Yeah, he's got 800 health. And, ooh, catches the pull here. It's going to be a Shackles. After the Light Strike Array, a lot of spells committed. The X marks with Sauce. Tag team, here we go. This is it. Did you pick the right fast sit? A lot of punches. Oh, yeah, that was some sick action from Hedgehog Racer, and now Sauce getting punished for that. The Shackles coming in. You got to communicate a little better than that one, guys, because maybe that one's a kill, but the two-man torrent from a Minx diffuses the situation. Meanwhile, up top here, a pull comes out. Sorry, I thought that was going to be something a little bigger. I mean, all I see is the icons, man.
Yeah.
You got to beat me halfway on this. Yeah, this is like, oh. Why am I obsing? This is what I brought. Why you're on the... I guess I'm just used so we can switch after this game.
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, you got to get your...
You
Oh.
got the cool screw setup. Yeah, you're
A little low. I mean, that's some interesting positioning. We got another Shackles here. Another Ice Shards. Commits the Blood Grenade. There's the X mark. The Torrent onto Hedgehog Racer. It's going to be a disengagement Torrent.
Yeah, and this is the scary part about tag team, right? It is one of the best engagement spells in the game, but it falls off rather quickly.
Dyer's scanning all over for enemies.
Oh, up here at top. Loveless. Falling low. The Bliss Ice Path just off the mark. Falling low as well. Oh, got a TP out. That's going to be a defusal there. Meanwhile, down here bottom, Lena. Zach on this Lena. Light Strike Array catches one. Is it enough? There's the X marks. There's the Torrent. And it connects. And that will be a snowball for good measure. Sauce will take that last hit. It is 2-1 now. 1K gold lead for We Forgot of Moscato. As, man, these side lanes are active.
7-minute Wisdom's back to drop. That's going back to theirs. Jakira going for the steal against this Ruben.
Yeah, ooh, is this the play? This? Oh, Ice Path comes out maybe a little early. The Blood Grenade committed. Yeah, you weren't winning that one. Mars even coming back to try to lock things down. Loveless feeling themselves on that. Oh, meanwhile, the rotation from Puck, Vancouver, Osaka, dropping the Dream Coil. And Samada is thinking, like, you know what? Yeah, sure, absolutely. You want to party? Because I want to disco. Pops in. No orb and gets the kill, but Loveless picks up the counter strike. And a good good ice shards rather, but not quite enough to lock it down. Yeah. Core for core.
Radiant's middle tower is
Bar for bar. Yeah, I'm speechless. Yeah, Bracer check.
middle tower is
Wow,
about to be a pile
6 of them.
smoking
I
rock.
mean,
6
like,
of them on 3 heroes.
Like, racers are kind of like hamsters, right? They're very social creatures.
Yeah, you don't guinea pigs, I think.
Oh, guinea pigs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Romo falling low. A good spear onto the Ursa, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save your life. And now Loveless as well throws out the Ice Shards to lock down maybe the higher priority target as the rotation from Sauce locks it up.
Straight to the bottom with you.
You gotta make something happen, Bob. Right? You can't just let this monkey sit there and happen. But then again, he does have 1,400 health at level 6.
Yeah, and you look at these last hits denies, the most farmed hero in the game in terms of raw volume.
Yeah.
So, content to keep making the lives of Shadow Shaman and Lena miserable. Has the 2 bracers. Looking for that Battle Fury. Or Blade Mail next. That would... Oh, well, what year? Oh, no, I love it. The wormhole. It's 2011. It's Battle Fury Conka, man.
Whoa,
Oh.
Eric's in college.
Yeah.
I'm also named Eric.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we made that. I'm pretty sure I've made that now. We made that now. Ooh, a rotation from Hedgehog Racer. We'll find this Tusk, though. Shackles out. Is there going to be a spear follow-up? It's got to try to spear bash things out. But there's the mommy drop. Solar Guardian coming in from Dragonfire. A huge Starbreaker. It's a murder zone for all of these heroes. Falling low. 2 or 3 low on, we forgot on the Moscato, but it's going to be a clean 2 kills onto Coffin closers. And man, what a good ult. We saw that Solar Guardian pumping out mad damage. 1,600. Straight to the bottom indeed.
At this point in the game, you can't really fight into that level of healing and then stun afterwards, which still pierces
Dyer's
the
middle tower is taking one
Yeah.
hell of a beating.
That's, right? Yes. Big green yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at production. They're telling me yes, it does pierce the above the penis.
We get networks going.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As soon as we watch Loveless die after Vancouver Osaka takes out Bliss. Oh, but the Laguna reveal. It's an AD for Osaka. It's not double. It's like 1.8. We got to keep it consistent. And, yeah, they are hunting and chasing Sauce, trying to juke. Oh, does juke out that. Oh, a very, very ambitious TP from Sauce. They will be picking that up on Zach, on the Lena. The Dragon Slave comes out. Oh, is this the Bloodborne set for Lena? I love that shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was from a Captain Crawl, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, good. Why don't you just go to start playing safe lane Lena, dude?
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, maybe when we stop playing Deadlock. Yeah, fair. Ooh, it's an invis rune for Dragonfire. I'm just
For friends. They look unpopular.
gonna follow him now as they are farming stacks here. We're gonna watch this invis Dawnbreaker instead of watching Hedgehog Racer die bot to the Ursa.
Well, you can all imagine how that could happen.
Yeah. Kind of paint a mind picture for yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile here in mid.
Triple bang.
Yeah, they were just hanging out with that.
Don't look
The
out, but
wick is
Radiant's
burning
bottom
on this
tower is
invis
getting
rune.
obliterated.
They got to do something fast, and a serendipitous orb aren't able to stun that out in time. And there's a absolutely thriller killer Marzult on top of the Dream Coil. Tusk will break it, tries to get out. Oh, in the very end, Dragonfire gets it. And, throws a hammer of his own, steals it, has that extended range from Arcane Supremacy, but Romo taking a lot of tower shots. Oh, it's just enough for the revenge kill onto the Dire side. Shared, of course, for the death of Romo on that Mars. It's a pretty even split. About 400 gold swing after Mars goes down, but it's a 4K gold lead for We Forgot the Moscato. And you can, if you've missed that Shadow Shaman kill before, this is probably a lot what it looked like. Oh, hold on, the Cluster Cluck, Hedgehog Racer. Maybe we don't have to think about it. Maybe we could just watch it, watch the other sort of multiverse outcome of that bot gank that we missed. Oh. Ooh, gets the torrent, gets the X, cleans that up. Loveless trying to dissuade with that the Celestial Hammer.
You don't have a side.
What level is Spaceship?
Phase shift level 1. Going for that. Oh. Yeah, all those points in John, all those points in waiting or illusory orb. It's an ruse.
Shout out to the RTS game. Ruse.
I'm not gonna shout that shit out. That was awful.
Anyone in chat played Ruse, you gotta shout it out.
Please
right now.
sound off, because I think Ruse was ass. Look at that interesting idea, but I did not. You know, we that was free one weekend on Steam, and we tried it out. Oh, big stomp here onto Romo.
Usable ruses.
Yeah, one was just like, oh man, check it out. I got like 1 billion tanks rolling into Berlin. It's like you're nowhere near. Good time. Yeah, what if we played Ruse? What if we? Yeah.
Okay.
If you know, if this is a clean 2-0, we'll plug that time. I'll buy Ruse. We'll play Ruse on one computer. Which, Hot Seat Ruse, that's the real shit. Now, Dragonfire dropping low, gets the Dream Coil plonked on him. No Ags quite yet, and there's the X mark. Phase shift. Oh, but a very good Ice Path and a very much better Arena of Blood. But the Macropyre, don't need to see it, don't need to look. The stolen Macropyre as well. A lot of folks going down. The Jakiro will eat it. Hedgehog Racer in the back does commit the wards. Cleans up the Jakiro. A clean 2-for-2 trade. A little bit favoring Forgotto and Moscato as their gold lead does extend to 5K now. Let's see that fight recap. Yeah, it's actually favored Coffin closers by about 500 gold.
Yeah, indeed, no Solar Guardian to kind of back that up. When you go on the Dawnbreaker, you're kind of safe from that. It's kind of like going on the Spectre these days, right?
Yeah, it's you know, you gotta go for them first. You want that healing, you want that damage, and you know you can bait out like, oh, this is an advantageous fight for us. We're down they're down a hero. It's like, oh, has anyone seen the Dawnbreaker? And then the music from that reveal in Bleach starts playing. That's in Inuyasha. So that's fine. It's the same. Like, all right, it's the same shit. I'm saying here right now, Inuyasha and Bleach are the same show. And if you're mad about it, I don't know, die mad. I don't know, fuck it.
Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit.
I liked Bleach. Why would I? And I liked Inuyasha too. Why would I think that would be a bad comparison? I don't know.
Well, they were kind of, you know, similar-ish, similar enough.
There was more structure in Bleach. You know, there's the Soul Society, and meanwhile there's like the most world building Inuyasha did was kind of like that well that kind of transported you between like the spirit world and like normal present day Tokyo. I think.
Present day Tokyo?
I think it was present day Tokyo.
It's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean like present day for like 2002.
Yeah, sure.
Or like I mean, it's not like it was like you know sliding doors and shit in 2002.
They still have some of those.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And it's been too long. I gotta go back to Japan.
In fact, this Compass Farm battery install.
Yeah. That was. I love the intonation you gave on that.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower,
Almost has just needs the Ring of Terras to complete that pipe. And that's going to be huge. I mean, you look at the magic damage coming out from Puck, from Lena, from Mars. Oh, Hedgehog Racer from behind drops the wards, traps up Sauce, but try to cluster cluck away, finds the real one, and now it's just feeding wards. There wasn't anyone near. Very strange. And now the fight bottom here. They found Lena. They got the snowball with 2, and now Romo on the run. Samada. That was almost lights out, but the X mark will bring him back. You don't need to be too lights out when you got a Kunkka on your team. Battle Fury's up for Ursa. That's going to catapult their farm. Dream Coil committed onto this Jakiro and Vancouver Osaka.
Hello?
Not quite as good as the hard 5 Jakiro.
That's bad.
Yeah, the tips are coming out, and yeah, that is. Oh, we look at the farm. Yeah, they actually are not as farmed as this position for Jakiro. Now this Tusk is kind of again hard 6ing here, but the Bliss Jakiro, I'm quite impressed.
Holy, I mean, that kill was giant.
On just an Aether Lens and Arcane Boots, no Ags items or. What? Whoa! They pulled one over on the casters too. I did not even know that was happening. Ursa will claim Roshan here, as is his birthright, and now they're going to try to catapult this 10K lead at 17 minutes. The Ruse stream getting closer and closer. Again, if Coffin closers can't come back from this, this is the end of their run here at MD2L Season 17. They got to try to make something out of this deficit. Oh, Vancouver Osaka? Hello? Are you watching, bud? They was watching mid as this even larger fight is breaking out. Jakiro goes down. The real monster. Oh! Shadow Shaman going down here. Hedgehog Racer feeling the burn and a defensive Arena of Blood with a blind-ish X-Mark Torrent combo. Ice Shards are going to be a little short. It's Hedgehog Racer. This is a buyback. Does commit the awards, so even if they die here, they will have a lasting memory. Oh, Samada dropping low with that Aegis will respawn. Puts something back into their inventory, and now this Rubik on the deck. More TPs coming in for Coffin Closers. Vancouver Osaka has respawned after getting caught with their pants down. Orbs back. The chicken, the Gleipnir, the mommy drop. This could have been an overextension now from Coffin Chasers. Coffin Closers. Coffin Chasers yeah, it's not looking so good as Vancouver Osaka. We'll blink to the low ground. Now 3K gold. That's another 1,300 gold. Tier 2 is their next objective. They want to go for this Tier 2 bot. So they're hunting. They will catch this Shadow Shaman, but they want Romo. The boat will hit 2, popping the Cluster Cluck again. They'll find the real one amidst the Cruft and the Muss. No, the diving Tier 3s with the Glyph. Sauce, you can't leave through the back door. That's for members only, and you are not a member. And now Rubik. They're going to try to find him. They'll steal the Walrus Punch. They found him. Oh, baby, a sucker punch indeed. Punishing Sauce for that deep dive. But you know, it is a 1K gold lead. Or a 1K gold extension. Gold swing, thank you. For who we Forgotto the Moscato. And it's just kind of going from bad to worse here for Coffin Closers. Yep, we see you there. Even the super farmed Bliss Chikiro now safely underneath Vancouver Osaka's mid-puck, I need to stress. And that's just kind of the story of this farm game here. All 3 cores for we Forgotto the Moscato going leaps and bounds over the cores from Coffin Closers. But, again, like you said, the farm potential is there. The Gleipnir is up. You've got Mars, who has good farming capabilities. You've got Puck, again, with tons of AoE abilities to farm as well. It's got to be recovery mode for Coffin Closers.
Yeah, once you get this work on Mars, you can make a lot more moves. Especially against the team comp. We Forgotto Moscato, there's potential for great moves. If you split them up, they're not as strong, right? Tusk needs to be around friends to be effective. Dawn likes to be around friends. Anderson just likes to push in.
Yeah, I mean, once this Blink Dagger comes online, it's going to be a breath of fresh air. Because, like, again, the initiation, you got to get on this Dawnbreaker before she can get her stuff off. And another Gleipnir find, but out comes the Macro Pyre onto Zach, and they are falling low. Gets Laguna to the face. Samada, oh, the Ward Trap is not enough, but maybe the Waning Rift will. But the Solar Guardian coming out will hit absolutely no one. Vancouver Osaka dodging that deftly. And another Gleipnir coming out before the safe lane. Lena goes down. Loveless. Oh, the stolen Solar Guardian. Not enough to save the Rubik. It's 2 on the ground now for Coffin Closers as this Tier 3 is being accosted. I hear the boat. I hear the X marks the spot. It will go down onto 2. Oh, cleaned up with relative ease for Samada here. Has the Blink, has the Battle Fury. And, wow, they will ping that damage onto Shadow Shaman in all chat. Yeah, I don't know. These are enhanced griefing techniques that I must learn to really climb here in Dota 2.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball.
Oh, yeah.
But if I was,
The tips, the voice lines. And that's why they won the International twice in a row. Just that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we look at Jerax's illustrious career afterwards. Thompson's great career after. I mean, he just got third at TI, so I mean, he's not been doing that bad. Seb's career afterwards. I'm a bit of a hater. Why should? But I don't know why. Like, yeah, it's like I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of flexing a little bit after TI 13, but you know, I mean, O-tier wasn't even there. How can you hate from outside the club? You know what I mean? Same here, Loveless. Same here. It's only been 22 minutes. Tier 3 items aren't even out yet. And, you know, we take a look at the graph, and yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. It's not looking maybe so good for the Coffin Closers. Again.
You know what? High ground is attacked.
Phase boots. Oh, I hear. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about shoes, and it's a big Arena of Blood behind the Tier 2 towers. A buyback from this Mars with Arena of Blood down. The Shadow Shaman gets cleaned up. Lovelace is here trying to make the most of it. They find the Tusk. I hear the boat. Onto the back lines. Lovelace is going to go down eventually, almost assuredly. I'd stake my life on it, and yes, they do go down on it. My life is saved. Vancouver Osaka goes down. The Orchid gets committed. This is going to be a dieback now on the Mars. It is 5 on the deck. No buyback for Coffin closers, and it feels like their own coffin may have been closed with that team fight win.
Back trying to pick out the headstone. I mean, what's their way back into this game? Like, you can't fight it with tier 2 guys. This is 20 kills behind.
I mean, sneaking H's,
Don't look now, but
start
Radiant's
lane
bottom
cutting.
tower
Like,
is
there's a
built
tier
to
1 up still for We Forgot About Moscato.
Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand. Never mind.
And Dawnbreaker can join any fight. But still, you have to make plays either on your high ground or spill the map.
Go for that upgrade macro fire on Jakiro. Oh, that's really sick. That's really good.
Out of there.
He's like, all right, I don't want
My
to see.
job is done. I'm dead. GG team.
Yeah.
I've had teammates that even when we're ahead,
Uh-huh.
they die once in their circle.
Yeah.
That's the Edo in these, right?
That's most pub carries that I get matched with at my.
Yeah.
They just want the roost. They don't want the roost. Is the problem. They fear the power of the tactical power of 2013's ruse. Can we get the tactical brilliance? If we like, that's like you're cannibalizing your own like user base. Like everyone here watching is a strategy gamer. We're gonna go right back to the game. The pause is over.
Where were we?
They don't want to see ruse. I don't know, man.
I don't think I know what's the secret. If you're listening to the stream, open up a new tab, look at some gameplay footage of Ruse.
Of 2013's, like I gotta know what year this is now too. Oh, a very aggressive blink in from Hedgehog Racer onto Bliss, and even with a Laguna Blade, it will take a lot to take down that Jakiro. They do go down though. They're pissed off about it, and Loveless gets chunked to shit by this ascendant Dawnbreaker. And the chase is on. They look for Lena. They won't find her. She'll TP out. She'll live. But yeah, Division Wars once again. Sauce
If you're in the
finding,
vicinity of Dyer's top
you
tower,
warding,
I'd put on a heart.
trying to knock out
That
Division where
baby's
you
coming
can.
down.
A pretty even fight. Even favoring Coffin closers a little bit. 700 gold. You got to fight and scrap for every little bit at this point.
You take a 1-for-1 when you're
Has the Witchblade. Has this backpack duelist glove. What do you think that's gonna happen? What do you think that's gonna turn into, Snow?
the backpack neutral item.
Oh, I thought it was a glove.
I mean, if you find a way to turn that and scale with that neutral item, more power to you. That's what they need right now. They need some glitches, I think.
Yeah. This is like one of those the Point X9 patches always had like a little Easter egg, like
Yeah.
finding Invoker, finding Monkey King, and like Primal Beast is like yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
Watch this change.
But yeah. I mean, you can turn them into a Midas probably, like somehow.
Yeah.
Just to get
Yeah.
the-
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's a glove.
Historically consistent item, Hand of Midas.
Like, and I love how nobody's buying it. Like that item
Yeah.
is completely out of meta unless it's completely broken.
Unless it's actually broken.
Yeah.
Like unless it's not functioning as intended.
Did that work on everybody?
Yeah, it worked on- there was a-
Or variants?
There was a point where it only worked on techies. There's a point where it only worked on Lone Druid and Arc Warden.
Oh, yeah.
And then for a little bit, it worked on everybody.
Yes.
And then they kind of tamed it back down and brought it back to reality.
And
Oops.
I think Queen's just too fast for that, right? I think just the meta.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's why Battle Fury's not in vogue unless you're
Oh, that on Ricky. Quinn's mid Ricky.
Well, I think the way it works nowadays, did you go Battle Fury?
No.
Okay. The way it works nowadays, you're incentivized to get kills with the fast one.
Oh, right.
You probably just need to go get you farm faster.
Yeah, that's true. Farm people.
Yeah.
That's-
3 Dawnbreaker shards is huge.
Oh, did she get it from the Tormentor? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Has that Orchid, when we saw that coming into play, like, she's on, like, Orchid duty for this puck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And how far is Puck from, like, the rules or something?
That's
Okay,
one.
sure.
Yeah. That'll help. That will help. Always look for the helpers, and that will help.
Yes.
I saw that miss. Yes. Well, you didn't. You didn't get the catapult, buddy. I'm watching you. Even Konka's fucking laughing at you, man. The call here's got to be for Roshan, who's bristling with electricity for oh, it's from Tusk's passive, right? Bitter chill. They will no bitter chill. They will make short work of the mid boss here. They're just smacking him up. He lets out his guttural roar, but it falls on deaf ears. Yeah, it'll just be free. He can't contest it at this point in the game. You just got to try to bait him into a bad fight in high ground. If you're Coffin closer, if you want any area of Ingress into this game, 26k gold ahead. We look at the graphs, and yeah, that's kind of moseying around 90-ish%, which it feels pretty good. Basher up Abyssal next for Ursa.
Saw the same thing from Sonata last time we were watching him on Ursa.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Kind of a classic build. This is it. This is make or break for Ursa. You have second Aegis, you're looking to crack high ground.
Second Aegis is the important part
Second
here.
Aegis is really important. And they're just going to
Walk up and hit the buildings. Oh, they do grab the Kunkka. That would have been an excellent spear. An excellent pin. Oh, the blink in with the extendo shard. Oh my god! The supports! They were here and then they weren't. They get absolutely juiced, but a good Arena of Blood in here. Oh, but it's a dieback from the Rubik. It's a dieback from the Shadow Shaman. The Solar Guardian comes in and Mommy drops in. It's a disaster, folks. The Ursa will lose their Aegis, but Vancouver Osaka chase back to Pool. Oh, and we'll get to Pool. Oh, is this the bad fight that we were the prince that was promised? The Tusk goes down. Zach gets back in. They're all gonna get home. The Gleipnir onto 2. Bear too angry to die. Samada, you don't have Aegis anymore, man. Oh, we'll take out Zach just in time, and they didn't get the racks.
No, they didn't get the rack.
I don't think they're gonna take too much of a gold hit on this one though. But if they lose this game, they're not gonna be happy with the events that just transpired.
No, they're going to be thinking about that.
They actually did gain gold from, again, that was 7 people dying. Or 6 or 7 people dying on the side of Coffin closers. Puck didn't die back, but the Shadow Shaman did. Yeah, very good point. Did buy back. So they are on dieback. They will find Bliss on Jakiro here. They want more. Comes the Illusory Orb coming forward. Did Rubik steal? Stole the Starbreaker. Not your favorite.
Now, you should be able to steal ult most times. To be able to steal soul.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty free. Can you queue that up? Can you queue up like a Starbreaker after you ult? They find the illusion, the spear onto the illusion. They know it's a... Really get the fuck out of here. Kunkka, you schmuck. I hate this. I hate that you're staying. He's just gonna block camps with it. That's mean. You're 28 gold ahead, or 28,000 gold. You're only 28 gold. That was last game.
Yeah, exactly. This is a much different game.
A much different game.
41 kills in 31 minutes.
Yeah, that is.
Breakneck speed.
That is brutal.
I mean, what's the path back into this game?
Making We Forgotto the Moscato do what they just did instead of taking objectives 7 to 8 more times. I would say it is a tough road to hoe, but it is like, you know, the market for bloodlust is certainly open and peddling.
Right, and you know, right now Pug is kind of pushing some things out. It's going to be a while until next Aegis, and you don't really want to push it before that because, like last week, we were talking about the Mars spearing. That's always going to be a threat.
Yeah. Particularly when you're on We Forgotto the Moscato, you have once again drafted 4 melee heroes. So poking high ground is not really in your best interest. Yep.
If you're against sniper, you want to always be able to just get on top. Melee heroes on top of range heroes make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So when you get to this point, when you have the items, when you have the blink, when you have the X, it's super important.
Yeah. Everyone should have Drow's passive if you're a ranged hero. Where you do less damage if there's somebody in your face. That's how you balance ranged heroes.
Sure. I mean, considering what Luna looks like and when Ranger Dispatch, they might do that.
Yeah. I mean, you heard it here first on the MD2L Season 17 lower bracket semifinals cast with Dr. Heckle and Snoe Plaus. I revealed it to everyone watching. This is how they balance ranged carries for the next patch. We are going to see a smoke out from Forgotto the Moscato. They are 3-man smoke. The Gleipnir flies out, catches nothing? Question mark? Samada. Player now creeps. Hedgehog Racer. Gets X. There's the Torrent. He's already on dieback. He can't afford it here. Well, pop Cluster Cluck early. Well, hex themselves. And there's the BKB commit from Samada. You want to talk about, what do they need to do? There's the Gleipnir. It will catch. It's a Dream Coil on 3. A really good isolating Arena of Blood. But here comes the Solar Guardian to save Samada. Yeah, the Macro Pyre with the Ice Path. Stolen Ice Path from Loveless. You don't want to touch that fire. It hurts.
Scary to kind of go outpace the that, but that's still huge, right? So no BKB on Ursa anymore, no macro. That kind of things up.
Yeah, no blood spilled, but a ton of abilities used, including, like Solar Guardian, like BKB. Oh, Blinks up plenty. There's the spear back. Snoe Plaus, you called it. And there comes Lina. Blinks in. Leads off with the Laguna Blade. Oh, but a 3-man boat tidal wave ice path will kill the Shadow Shaman at least, and snowball in from Tusk. They might have gone a little too far, but the blink in, Abyssal onto Vancouver Osaka, no buyback. The Lean is next, no buyback. And these barracks will be their next prize. If they've been keeping track of who's got buyback and who doesn't, they could possibly take this to throw. No Arena of Blood. Rubik, I don't know, has Spell Seal, I guess, but there comes the very long duration Ice Path to kind of stymie some of that movement. There, 1 Rax down. Another Ice Path. This is significant stuff. A blink in from Mars trying to clear things out, and they will spend the glyph here. Shadow Shaman will be up soon, and the Lina will be up soon as well. This was not the death knell that I thought it was.
Yeah, well, we still got some time if there's something. I mean, it's hard enough on the 5v5.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking.
That is such a good steal on Rubik, by the way. Ice Path. No cast time, you just throw that shit out. Unless you do that, I don't know what that was. Yeah. Cool. Good self-heals from Mars to prevent the pullback from X marks. Second lane of Rax goes down. Yep. Ooh! 2 caught with the Rubik. Oh, 3 caught with the Ice Path. They just walk into it willingly. Vancouver Osaka lets him know. Another 2-man Ice Path.
Don't look now.
Loveless is kind of going lights out. Gets blinked in. Oh, but the Arena. But the Macro Pyre. But the Snakes. They're blinking into the Arena of Blood. That's how confident they are in this team fight. Oh, my God. There was a Shadow Shaman there. Maybe not so much anymore. The Mars to follow. 3 dead now for the Coffin closers as the Vultures, they're circling. I can see go towards the light. It is the Sekiro using the most out of their bats at the farm. These wards, it's only 2 hit for ranged heroes. There's the 2-man Ice Path, this time from the hero themselves. They are full diving again. They are feeling themselves with 2 racks up. 41k at 35 minutes. The Dream Coil onto many, onto 5. The Blast, the Laguna. Oh, wait, hold on. It's Mars is here. They're screwing around too much. They're falling way low. Tusk down now. Ursa in where he definitely doesn't want to be. The Ice Path comes down. Ursa dead. 36k gold. That's a clean 5k swing just from screwing around by those tier 3s. Doesn't even get the tier 3.
I mean, the question was, what do they need? It turns out a 5-hero Dream Coil and a 5-hero Stolen Ice Path.
Yeah, into a well-placed Laguna Blade, a well-placed Light Strike array. Yeah, 4,900 gold swing. Yeah. 5,000 damage from Luna, 3,000 damage from Puck, 3,000 damage from Rubik. Rubik out-damaging the Puck. Yeah. 9 Ice Pads! I mean, 9!
That's over a long period.
Yeah, that's fair. Still, most of the damage done was from Forgotto the Moscato. But Coffin Closer showing life. Winter minute 36.
Okay, 35k behind. Here we go. Strap in. Game simplified.
Yep.
The 1 Rax.
Oh, Hedgehog Racer? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, get the hell out of there, man. You're about to be, Romo is also not looking the best, but Loveless will pick up that shard. I mean, Shoutouts to Loveless. They've been kind of popping off as this Rubik to try to keep the game in tow. Love this war. Love this war here. Oh, I hope they didn't see that. Oh, no, they can't see the spectator things. Yeah, that would be really because I'm like circling stuff too. Yeah, that would be real hard. That would be awful. 12 seconds till Roshan comes back.
Let's all chat that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
That one's for the old heads. That one's for the people that listen to the pre-ticket banter.
Sure. Yeah.
For the pre-draft, the early draft ticket banter. I need to eat something. I'm like starving, dude.
I'm pretty hungry too.
Yeah.
I pulled in this morning.
Yeah.
I guess this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, it could have went from the morning to the afternoon.
Yeah, fair.
We won't miss this this Ursa. This Roshan. Do you think Ursa or Roshan would have a easier time going high ground at this point? Roshan should one-shot buildings.
I mean, yeah, if you can mind control Roshan.
You're that one guy who just tries to convert Roshan as Chen every patch, even the little patches where nothing changes. You gotta live with faith in your heart. You can't be afraid. You gotta live by your convictions, and you gotta just shoot your shot.
And that's what Chen was able to do. His faith is strong.
Yeah, I mean, canonically speaking, you want to look at canonical Chen. He's never letting go of this ice path, is he?
As he should.
Yeah. It's like, what? Can I ping that shit? I absolutely cannot.
Not yet.
Roshan may respawn in 7 minutes. I never noticed that that qualifier.
Yeah, just died.
Yeah. True. Fair.
And there was wow, Shiva's, look at that. I thought this film,
Shiva's
like, pumping out
Crimson.
disadvantage with like 5 defensive items.
Yeah, I mean, you check the net worth. Let's. I think buyback status would probably be more relevant. And there's not a lot of buybacks on the side of anybody. You know, of course, I could always hold alt. Oh, there's a fight. Yeah, I mean, like this Ursa is like doubling the Puck's net worth at the moment, which you never really want to see. Yeah, they are scouting out some of these wards, but they don't know that ward gives vision. Wow, that's messed up. Oh, the force that forward. The Hex onto this Ursa. Wait a minute. Ursa Bear will go down. There's the Arena of Blood. The wards are there, and they're just going to be jocking this whole time. But the Ghost Ship Fleet is coming out as well. The instant buyback from Shadow Shaman, who goes splat like a water balloon full of blood. Hedgehog Racer giving his life not for honor, but for you, dies twice. Sekiro Shadows die twice, and so does Shadow Shaman. Maybe that's what they were referring to. With that buyback, a Gleipnir onto 2. The damage is coming out from this Lena, but the Ice Path from the hero, the Tidal Wave back from Kunkka. Ice Shards keeping him away from the pool like a good lifeguard. Oh, the silence onto this Puck gets splatted. No buyback on the Puck, no buyback on Shadow Shaman because he already died back. The Barracks falling low will go down here. It is looking dire for the Coffin closers as 49k gold is the gold lead now for We Forgotto the Moscato. 50. Let's just make it an even 50.
1 gold for each.
Yeah. Up. The blink in. The spear back. Snoe, you said it. And oh man, it is just an orgy of AoE abilities. Lena hits the deck. Mars to follow. GGZ comes out from Zach as a kind of problematic support for the invasion of Ukraine. I'm not. As We Forgotto the Moscato will take game 2 and clinch the series 2-0. They're going to the lower bracket finals.
That's big, and I mean, they did it in a very convincing fashion, and that's going to make you super confident going into that.
Yeah, I mean, after that first game, Snow, that was again, like a knife fight in the mud.
Yeah.
For most of that game, then just catapulted and kind of never looked back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was big. Wow. Just a little blip there when they got that kill at that bottom max fight.
Yeah.
And you can see the density of the kills, right? It's like halves and halves.
Yeah, the kill clusters are there. Yeah, it was just kind of the We Forgotto the Moscato show. And even with all the AoE in the world, all the best placed arenas of blood, all of the best dream coils and the Gleipnirs and the Laguna Blades could not surmount the lead that We Forgotto the Moscato built up. So we say goodbye to Coffin closers. You know, they made it thus far through the lower bracket. They hung in there. You know, we thank them for their participation in MD2L Season 17, but we do bid them adieu. And now, what's that? Ruse has finished downloading.
Oh, fantastic. The Ruse stream is
just in time. But yeah, I think we're going to experience a little bit of a break. The next match will be in 2 hours, so we are going to pull the stream down for now. I'm starving. I need to eat before
Let's
this.
eat.
Absolutely rip-roaring upper bracket finals, not the grand finals.
Yum.
Yes, that is going to be between Entropy, that we saw most recently, and a team name that is like Corey greater than... It's like some weeb shit. I don't know. I can't really account for that. But until then, it's Dr. Heckle right back at it in Heckle Studios here with Snoe Plaus. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. Not right back, but we'll be back in 2... Did you hear that? Yeah, I thought I heard a Midas just go off. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Sounds like money to me.
Probably a courier, right?
Sounds
I
like...
think courier's back there.
Yeah, sounds like me buying brews on Steam and then playing it on the MD2L official stream. Yeah, that's... we'll reconvene in 2 hours. Get up, stretch, go on a walk, embrace nature. It's still beautiful here in the Delaware Valley. So enjoy it while you can, and just enjoy life while you can. You know, because the cold, dark winter comes for us all. But until then, we'll be back in 2 hours with that upper bracket final. We'll see you then.